For centuries, humanity gazed at the stars, wondering if other worlds, perhaps even other life, existed beyond our solar system. Today, thanks to instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope, that wonder has transformed into discovery. We're not just finding exoplanets, we're analysing their atmospheres, charting their orbits, and mapping their incredible diversity. But as the James Webb Space Telescope peels back the cosmic veil, it's revealing something truly perplexing. Exoplanets with anomalous atmospheres and highly unusual orbits that defy our best scientific predictions. These are not just minor discrepancies. They are profound enigmas that challenge our fundamental understanding of how planets form, evolve, and interact within their star systems. Our standard models, based primarily on four-dimensional physics, struggle to account for these cosmic quirks. What unseen forces could be shaping these distant worlds in such unexpected ways? How can we explain planets with bizarre atmospheric chemistry or orbits that seem to defy stable formation? At the 11-dimensional model of the universe, we propose a revolutionary answer. These anomalous exoplanets are not random oddities. They are direct evidence of a deeper dimensional choreography. Our model reveals how the intricate interplay of 11 dimensions actively orchestrates planetary formation and evolution, unraveling the mysteries of worlds beyond our wildest expectations. Part 1, JWST Exoplanet, Enigmas, Worlds Beyond Expectation. The James Webb Space Telescope is, quite frankly, a game-changer in the realm of exoplanet characterization. By observing in infrared, JWST can directly detect the heat and light signatures from distant worlds. This allows us to analyze the composition of their atmospheres and precisely chart their orbital paths with unprecedented detail. What it's found has left astronomers both exhilarated and, well, puzzled. Atmospheric anomalies, unexpected chemistry. JWST has detected unusual molecular fingerprints in exoplanet atmospheres. For instance, some hot Jupiters, those gas giants orbiting very close to their stars, show water vapor or carbon monoxide in quantities that are honestly hard to explain. Intense stellar radiation should have stripped away or broken down these molecules. Others reveal a surprising lack of methane or anomalous carbon-to-oxygen ratios that challenge our models of planetary migration, which is how planets move from their birth location closer to their star. Bizarre clouds. JWST has seen evidence of silicate clouds, essentially sand clouds, on giant planets like WASP 121b. This is both fascinating and perplexing, as our understanding of cloud formation in such extreme conditions is admittedly limited. The precise mechanisms for forming and sustaining such exotic cloud compositions are not fully understood. So, here's something rather fascinating. Rather than neat coplanar orbits like the planets in our own solar system, the James Webb Space Telescope and other instruments have actually confirmed exoplanets with highly inclined or tilted orbits compared to their star's equator. Some orbits even suggest a turbulent, chaotic past. And to make things even more intriguing, some planets seem to have been ejected or violently kicked from their original positions during the system's formation, which leaves them on highly elliptical or distant paths. Now, standard planetary formation theories predict that planets should generally form within a relatively flat disk of gas and dust around a young star. This would typically lead to mostly coplanar and stable circular orbits. But you see, these anomalous inclinations and chaotic histories really challenge the simplicity of these models. It suggests that powerful and often unseen forces are at play during, or perhaps even after, planetary formation. All of these anomalies, well, they present genuine puzzles for astrophysics. They hint that our current four-dimensional understanding of gravity, planetary dynamics, and atmospheric chemistry might actually be incomplete when we try to apply it to the vast diversity of exoplanetary systems. So, they really do demand a deeper, more fundamental explanation. To unravel the mysteries of JWST's exoplanets, we must turn to the 11-dimensional model of the universe. This framework posits that reality is not merely composed of matter and energy within a static space-time, but is actively orchestrated by a hierarchy of interconnected dimensions. At its most fundamental level, the universe is a ceaseless dance between two primary forces. The 10th dimension is the expansive, deterministic drive. It represents the outward push of the universe, the grand cosmic order, and the deterministic laws that govern classical physics. It provides the structured canvas for reality. The 11th dimension is the contractive quantum web. It embodies the universe's inward pull, its fundamental interconnectedness, and the probabilistic non-local nature of the quantum realm. It is the dimension of raw potentiality and universal connection. The continuous dynamic tension and interplay between these two dimensions generate the universal wave, the very fabric of reality itself. Everything in existence, from the smallest quantum fluctuation to the largest galaxy, forms as a unique dimensional resonance, a distinct knot or condensation within this universal wave. Crucially, the 11-dimensional model also details higher dimensions, from the 5th dimension of cyclicality and wobble through the 9th dimension of galactic orbital tilt, that directly govern complex forms of motion and structural organization. These aren't just abstract mathematical constructs. They are active components of reality's deeper choreography, subtle but powerful influences on everything from planetary orbits to atmospheric composition. Part 3. Dimensional Orchestration Unraveling Exoplanet Mysteries. Now, as we move forward, let's explore how planetary systems form, with higher dimensional forces subtly guiding orbits or influencing atmospheric chemistry. Imagine for a moment unique energy patterns flowing around a planet's atmosphere, or invisible threads gently nudging an orbit into a tilt. All of these intricate dynamics connect directly to the interplay of the 10th and 11th dimensions. Here lies the 11-dimensional model's profound explanation for JWST's anomalous exoplanet atmospheres and orbits. These aren't just random weirdnesses, they are direct manifestations of the subtle yet powerful influence of higher dimensions during planetary formation and evolution. Anomalous orbits explained, right with higher dimensional dynamics. Beyond simple gravity, standard models explain orbits primarily through four-dimensional gravity. But our model introduces higher dimensions, the 5th through 9th, that actively orchestrate motion and structure. These dimensions provide the dimensional context within which four-dimensional gravity operates. Dimensional perturbations, highly inclined orbits or seemingly turbulent histories, are not just random gravitational kicks. Instead, they could be the observable manifestation of shifts or complex interactions in the higher dimensional resonances governing those orbital systems. Imagine a planetary system's formation as a complex dimensional harmony. Subtle perturbations or resonance shifts in the 5th, 6th or 7th dimensions related to wobble, orbital motion or tilt could translate into dramatic, inexplicable, at least in 4 dimensions, changes in a planet's orbital inclination, or even lead to its ejection from the system due to extreme resonant disharmony. These are the dimensional forces literally nudging or recalibrating a planet's path beyond simple gravitational interactions. So, let's talk about these atmospheric anomalies and how they can be explained by what you might call a dimensional blueprint for chemistry. You see, just as the universal wave orchestrates the rapid formation of massive early galaxies, as we discussed in a previous essay, it can also influence the specific chemistry and composition of exoplanet atmospheres. The formation of particular molecules or cloud types isn't solely dependent on local temperature and pressure. It's also guided by this underlying dimensional blueprint. Now let's consider the idea of preferential dimensional resonances for molecules. The interplay of the 10th and 11th dimensions might, actually create these resonances that favor the formation or stability of certain complex molecules or elemental abundances within specific planetary environments. This could explain the presence of unexpected molecules like water vapor, or those anomalous carbon-to-oxygen ratios on some exoplanets. The cosmic sluicebox analogy applies here too. The dimensional forces might preferentially organize certain elements and compounds into specific atmospheric configurations, leading to complex chemistry earlier, or in quantities not predicted by traditional models. This also accounts for phenomena like silicate clouds, where the universal wave's dynamics might facilitate the aggregation and stability of these heavier elements in the atmosphere. Uncover the universe's true architects. Explore the 11-dimensional model, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its incredible gaze, is revealing a universe far more diverse and complex than we ever imagined. The anomalous atmospheres and orbits of distant exoplanets are not just scientific curiosities. They are profound enigmas that challenge our most fundamental understanding of how worlds are born and how they evolve. The 11-dimensional model provides the missing pieces. It reveals a cosmos where planetary formation and evolution are not just products of four-dimensional gravity, but are dynamically orchestrated by a deeper dimensional choreography. The surprising inclinations of orbits, the violent ejections of planets, and the unexpected chemical compositions of exoplanet atmospheres all become coherent expressions of the universe's inherent design, guided by the intricate dance of its higher dimensions. By embracing this model, we gain a new cosmic map, one where the universe's most puzzling exoplanet discoveries find an elegant and unified explanation. It's a universe that is far more dynamic, more interconnected, and more fundamentally alive, shaped by the unseen architects of its dimensions. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, subscribe, and especially share this video. It really helps grow the channel. Thank you so much for your time and curiosity.